Hello. I just couldn't wait to begin, guys. I just couldn't. I'm so hyped. I'm so freaking hyped. Hello, brother. How you doing? Asumaki, Black Dog Heart, how are you guys doing? Man, this stream was something else, not gonna lie. Like, oh my god, so many good announcements. It was banger after banger. Not only the characters, but the quality of life we're getting, everything, it's looking amazing. There are a few things, yeah, that's one of the things that I'm a little bit iffy about, but man, there is so much coming. So we're going to be talking about everything that got announced today, obviously, but they were doing good then. They shot themselves with the battle pass, like $25, yeah, €25, yeah. I don't like the battle pass, me neither. Sorry guys if you hear me chew a little bit, but I didn't have time to eat, so I'm still getting some food inside me because I haven't eaten in like 8 hours now. But hello Alvin, how you doing? Many news. We're going to be talking about everything, guys, don't worry. I'm just waiting for it to be 4 PM before we hit before we start hitting the topics. Hello Murati, how you doing? This is a good day indeed, my friend. I told you we would get Mika, I told you. And for those that didn't believe me when I said we are going to get Seiya, man, what did I say? I said Mika would be the first character and Seiya would be pre-first character, and I predicted it, guys. We got Seiya, Nagisa, we got everything, and holy moly, these alts are something else. Let's see. Let me see. Who is going to be our co-pilot today? Well, I think it's very topical to have her, yeah. This will do. Okay. You were saying Michiru, Tsukuyo? Yeah, no, I said it's a possibility that they get them. But I said that could happen either for the fest or the limited batch after the fest. But my main predictions were the Tea Party. I've been saying Tea Party for months. Hello Suika, how you doing? Man, the stream was a banger. I'm so freaking excited. Hello Sick Puppy, Bodoka. It's been a while since the last time you were here, Bodoka. Get the pen ready for Swimsuit Hasumi. Yeah, like, guys, Suika was telling me how excited Suika is to draw these characters. Like, it's... oh man. Nagisa looks amazing. Mika is too cute. Mika is adorable. I don't know how she keeps getting cuter and cuter, guys. I don't know how they do it, but... yeah, I'm with Suika there. Nagisa clears. You guys know Nagisa is my favorite Tea Party member, and oh my god, she went all out. She has a very so the Italian style with that chain and that type of swimsuit and her facial expression. I know Murati. I know your favorite is Mika, and you know how I think about this stuff. Like, everyone can enjoy what they enjoy. For me, Nagis is the best one, but yeah. Like, hello Sonko, how you doing? Welcome. Man, I see you guys are all very excited for the announcements of today. I'm a bit overwhelmed by the amount of good units. Yeah. Sherlock, I wanna say though, I'm not that much of a fan of Seiya design. Me neither. To be honest, I think the Seiya design, it's a little bit meh. Nagisa has chain boobs, and for that reason alone she wins. Yes, it brings me home. Very Italian of her. And again, guys, I'm sorry if I'm eating, but I'm finishing my lunch, so I hope my chewing doesn't bother you too much. And lolis are mid after they release Swimsuit Shizugo. Unfortunately, need to leave now. Have fun, friends. Oh man. See you, Murati. I hope you can make it back. Did you eat anything? Yeah, I'm still finishing, but yeah, I had some food now. The Enigma changes look nice, to be honest. Yes. Okay, so let's start hitting some topics, guys, because it's 4 PM, so we have officially started the stream. As soon as I finish this cookie. So right now I can get Track Kasumi, Hanae, Momo, Yakane, Hanako, Mutsugi, Kotama to UE60. Sherlock finally remember making the lunch. Yeah. Let's should give all freebies to 60. I think they will increase the amount of Enigma of Elf we get during the events. We don't talk about my Rio pools. They went horrible. Let's leave it at that. But guys, okay, let's hit some topics. Let's start with the characters. Starting with Ichika, okay? Because she's our freebie, and I think freebies are a very important source of power, especially for new players and free-to-play players. So let's start talking about Ichika. And let me get her on the screen. Which, by the way, Ichika, guys, looks fire. So stylish, so stylish. I love Ichika. She's very high up there for me, and she looks amazing. Let me find this thing. Sorry guys if I'm a little bit slow, I'm still a little bit dizzy. Her EX skill animation is actually funny. Yeah, poor Ichika, she never gets to relax. This will work. Okay, let me see. Total use. Perfect. Now let me do this. And there we go. Ichika, guys. Okay. We got flashbanged by her eyes, gender eyes. Hello Sona, how you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you in the stream too. Welcome. Okay guys. So, Ichika is a very interesting character. And let me know if the music is too loud, guys. Let me know. I'm trying to speak louder, but let me know if the music is too loud. Ichiga has always been flat, mate. She's always been flat. So there is nothing new with that. If anything, I think she looks really cute. Okay, here we go. Now I have Ichiga kit on site, so we can talk about not flat, medium. Man of culture. Okay, guys, so Ichiga. She's our 2 stars freebie. I mean 1 star freebie for the event. Her EX costs 2, which is very cheap. The effect on it, it's quite interesting because the reduction in critical damage resistance is something that can be very handy in certain raids, because one of the biggest layers of defense of raid bosses is their critical damage resistance more than their defense, because we have the ability to ignore a lot of the defense, and there are a lot of characters that can ignore defense. So critical resistance is actually a very good debuff. And of course my cell phone is not muted because I always forget to do it. Medium to flat, Mark Culture, the eyes of Ichiga L2D are very nice, yes. The standard has changed a lot, I think she's actually equal to Swimsuit Izuna. Maybe. Left side, right side, duality of sensei. Oh, true. Ichiga's accent, oh yeah. Swimsuit Hasume is real? Yeah, man. Hello Mikan, by the way, how you doing? What kind of bosses? Okay, so... like, most bosses have a pretty high critical damage resistance, so yeah, she will be useful in many scenarios. The thing with Ichiga is that while her debuff can be very useful, giving up power in the form of buffs to apply a debuff may not always be the best move, because proportionally you probably can get more damage out of a big buff, for example Himari or Ako or something like that, than what you can get from the debuff she applies. However, the really interesting part about Ichiga is that she can apply Focus Fire, and if I recall correctly, and guys, correct me if I'm wrong on this, because I'm still a little bit dizzy, so I may be forgetting someone, but Ichiga is the first free character that can actually apply Focus Fire, and that's huge. That's actually huge, because that will open a lot of doors, for example for newer players to have an easier time on Ghost. And for example, Focus Fire counts as a debuff. So for example, Focus Fire can work for Gregorius too, because she applies both a critical damage resistant debuff and Focus Fire, so that's 2 debuffs. So for example, in an elastic variant of Gregorius, she could work fairly well. I think you're right on the Focus Fire thing. I think I'm right too, but I don't want to make a statement saying like I'm 100% right if I'm not completely sure. So if anyone can think of another character that is free that puts Focus Fire, let me know, but as far as I know, she's the only one. Swimsuit Ichiga is very real. Dude, Swimsuit Ichiga has so much style. Like, leaving all to the side, I really like the aesthetics of this design. Like, the black shorts with the red belt and the jumper with the black and red. Like, it's so cool. I really like her design. It's so stylish. Sakurako, Izuna, Noa, and Chirino. Yeah, but none of these are. Yeah, but none of those are free, Sonko. I'm talking about free characters. Sakurako is a 3-star, is not free. Izuna is limited, so she's not free. Noa is also a 3-star, and Chirino is still a 3-star. So yeah, no free characters. Yeah, she's the first student I drew in a swimsuit. I like her a lot. I see. Also, good luck using Chirino's Focus Fire. Yeah, Chirino's Focus Fire is extremely clunky. It's very clunky. Okay, so that's Ichiga. And I think she's great. I don't think she will change the meta too much, but I think she will be pretty good. I join again just to see something huge on my screen. Yeah, she remains. Her black and red color scheme very well, minimal but catchy. Yes. Hasumi jumpscare. Yeah. Well, let's talk about Hasumi now. Since you guys... Okay, there we go. I should skip this OST. I hate it. But I leave it because Black Lockhart likes it. Okay, so Hasumi, it's something else, guys. Like, this design is just... oh my god. And they were very intentional with everything in her design. Like, she has watermelon stacks casually, like I wonder why. And she has light armor, I wonder why. I mean, it's all very fitting, not gonna lie, but come on, that was very intentional. Yeah, also her facial expression, like it's bait, guys. It's very baity. Not gonna say more than that. Also, Hasumi is one of those characters that have those wings are enormous. Yeah, the wings are completely are huge. But she's one of those characters that has two formation animations, and when you do the second one and she turns around and oh man. She doesn't leave too much to the imagination. I would pull for Hasumi for melons, but only that much. She doesn't feel good for meta. Okay, so let's talk about... yeah, it's a teabag. As far as Kit goes, she's probably the most boring of the bunch. I'm still gonna pull for her, not evade me, I'm already hooked. Okay, guys, so let's talk about her kit, okay? Hasumi's kit, in my opinion, is probably the least interesting one, and she's probably the weakest character of the 3 stars. The thing with Hasumi is that her multiplier is fairly low for a 5 cost EX skill. We don't know how high her attack will be. If it is high, okay, that's fine. But let's be real, she is not very well set up as it is right now. The other thing that Hasumi has is that she has a little bit of that clunkiness of her base version. It's less clunky because she needs to deal damage, but keep in mind that she needs to deal damage to 4 enemies with her EX to get 1 watermelon stack. So in scenarios with few enemies, she will struggle a lot. And the other thing is that her cone looks very intentionally designed to be used in Tiferet because it's very narrow. So for example, if you want to clean a wave in Chesed, she will have some issues. She will probably leave some enemies alive, except for the boss phase when you get that clump of flying robots that spawn. She can clean that, but other than that, she will have some trouble. She will be leaving enemies alive, so she's very intentionally designed for Tiferet. So keep that in mind. Hasumi will probably be very good in Tiferet, but outside of it, she will be mid. So that's my first impressions on her, like very early. Cycling Shiroko is the one who's gonna be added to the shop, right? I don't remember. Nothing better than the game that inspired you to create something good. Maybe drop your drawings on Discord sometime? Yes. Sherlock will ban me for good? Yeah. If you're drawing the kind of stuff I think you're drawing, yes. I will not hesitate. Maybe for second phase Ghost, it could be, but the thing is that in Ghost, now it's a lot easier to spot the real one. And considering that the second phase is virtually single target phase, you have better options for single target damage, so yeah. She said not so much. Gregorius not so much because her armor type. First phase, not second. Well, the issue is that, as I said, her cone is very narrow, guys, so I don't see her being good in scenarios where enemies are spread wide. So she's very intentional for Tiferet. Also, her armor type is light, and that may put her in trouble for Ghost, because Ghost deals explosive damage if I recall correctly. Why devs very careful approaching AoE yellow DPS? I don't know, but let's move on to the next character, guys. So next in line we have Seiya, and this character, guys, it's very strong. Seiya looks nuts. I think Seiya is stupidly good. Design wise, I'm fairly neutral. I think it's a little bit boring, to be honest. It's fitting for her, but I find it a little bit boring. But when it comes to, yeah, Seiya is basically Striker Kisaki, but instead of shielding she heals, which I think it's better in many cases. The other thing that I really like is that this Seiya will be the Camp Hare equivalent. So, for example, right now many strategies use Kisaki and Camp Hare, and we moved away from Himari. But now with Seiya, we can do Himari and have Seiya on the field for the EX damage. And that's amazing. That's really amazing, because Himari gives 104% attack, which is a lot. So Seiya, for a cost of 3, which is the same as Kisaki, increases the EX damage of one ally by 74% for 25 seconds, which is 10 seconds longer than Kisaki, which is really, really good. Like that duration is huge, guys. 25 seconds, it's a lot in Blue Archive, especially for a buff that powerful. Like, we usually get buffs that last like 13 to 16 seconds. It's rare to have a buff that lasts this long. No, guys. Kisaki's not been power crept. Not even close, guys. Kisaki is not even close to be out of the game. You have to consider that Seiya is a striker, first and foremost. That means that her armor type will block her from a lot of content. So happy she's a striker? Yes, me too. But yeah, guys, keep in mind that having to be in the field will make her vulnerable, especially when the enemy deals mystic damage, so Seiya will not replace Kisaki 100%. She will be mostly used when we are not in a position to use Camp Hare. She useful in Gebura? No. Absolutely no. Gebura, like, she doesn't give anything to special characters, so no, and Gebura deals mystic damage, so she would be dead in a second. Goddamn, I can see them adding more buff retention with her upgrades. Yeah. Power creep is insane. No, it's not power creep. Like, she's not power creeping Kisaki at all, guys. Like, don't think of that, because it's different use cases. They don't work together. No, they know. They don't. Because Kisaki and Seiya both provide the same type of buff from the same source, so they do not stack. And they are also the same kind of buff. They are both instant buffs that come from an EX skill, so they will not stack. If Seiya had an aura skill, that would stack, but they are both instant and from EX. So Seiya sub-skill increases attack speed while her EX is active. So when you use her EX skill, she gets attack speed for 25 seconds. That's really good, because that will trigger her normal skill faster, because her normal skill is on a attack counter and not on a cooldown, so every time she hits a certain number of times that we don't know yet, she will heal the character with the lowest HP and heal herself. So having attack speed in her kit is good for her. Seiya is Beach Sandal Power Creep, has transparent yellow boots. Okay guys, let's talk about the next character. And we are going to be talking about Nagisa, which this is tied with, for me, Chi and Mika are tied for the most interesting characters of the event, gameplay wise. And starting with her design, they went all out, guys. Like, oh my god, this Nagisa is not holding back, and her facial expression is like really commanding, you know. She really looks like a boss. The queen, yeah, she's the queen of the beach, guys. I seriously hope she has a sprite where she's standing and not sitting in a chair. Well, fun that you mentioned that, because in the latest event where there is a piece of dialogue between Seiya and Hibiki, where Hibiki and the engineering club are telling Seiya that they want to give her something as a thank you for stopping the crocodile. And she mentions a chair because it reminds her of Nagisa. Obviously she didn't want a chair, she just was reminded of Nagisa, yeah. Ice Cream kept that line too, yeah. Fast supports are wild. Okay, guys, let's talk about her kit, because this, guys, is amazing. This is stupidly good. Starting with the fact that her EX skill is only how broken she is. She's 11 out of 10 broken in my opinion. Her EX cost only 3, guys, which is stupidly cheap for the effect that it has, because it gives a 78.6 crit damage increase for 26 seconds. That is incredible, guys. Just that is so good. But the overrun state effect is a new effect exclusive to her that is stupid. So how does it work? You select an ally and a striker, and that striker will be allowed to get a loan. So for example, let's say you have Mika, okay? Her EX cost 6. So you use Nagisa's EX on Mika and you have 1 point, okay? You can cast Mika EX and you will go to -5 EX points. But guys, think of it. The rotations that you will be able to do by going on deficit. Sometimes a boss is 1 rotation away from dying, and Nagisa will allow you to do some crazy stupid stuff. Imagine Nagisa plus Ryo combo, guys. Nagisa and Ryo. Like, oh my god, the possibilities, guys. It's so stupid. It's going to be so freaking strong. Nagisa and Ryo will break the game. This is Ryo all over with her skills. Guys, like, seriously, the combo Nagisa Ryo will break the game. Hello, Kelvin, but really my point is that I think it's silly for characters to drag chairs with them everywhere. Nagisa originally swims with Iori, yeah. Laugh at the joke, please. What joke? Student debit is real in Kibotos. Yeah, well, yeah, true. Her skill is too complicated to understand for my smooth brain. So, Mikan, to make it simple, okay? You can pay up to 5 points that you don't have to use a character EX skill. Okay? So it gives you points ahead and then you go in depth. That's all. Maybe Nagisa can help Abydos with her depth. She's a lone shark, so she will put them in more depth. That's why I complain. Hyaka Ryonan swimsuits look underwhelming, like their design team decide to hold back. Dude, Kikyo doesn't look underwhelming at all. Hyaka Ryonan swimsuits are really good. I can escape the depths, not even in Kibotos. Yeah, Blue Archive will be a pay-to-win game, maybe. Okay, let's talk about that in a second. Let me finish reading. Guys, please laugh at the joke. Pretty much allows you to fit more damage EX during the buff period. Yeah, good lord. Blue Archive is already paid to win. Algachazar, another special that lets you cast more EX in a different way. Hey, welcome 22 guys who's watching. Drop your feelings toward the upcoming event. How with it recovers like normal cost recovers. So you will see a yellow bar with a negative number that will drain back, and then you will go back into the positives. I can show you actually. I can show you guys. Let me get that. I made a clip of that so we can see it on the stream, guys. I'm prepared. Even if I'm not always very prepared, this time I'm prepared. So let me find the clip. Where is the depth? Okay, wait. Actually, let's do this. Media share should be no. Let me see. Media player should be. Yes. Okay, guys. Here we go. Okay. So this is the gameplay corner from today's stream, guys. Okay. We will talk about the battle pass and all that stuff later, but let's get through the characters first. Okay. While they show those animations, I will read back because I'm a little bit behind with the chat, guys. Mikan, you buff a unit and they can use, and the EX can be used if you have, even if you have 0 cost, as long as you don't go further than -5. Yes, it will recover normal back to 0 and then back to 10. Devs are ignoring the canon. Welcome, Suika. Wait, did I miss something here? Wait. Did Suika became a channel member, guys? Did I miss the channel member? Oh my god. Don't tell me missed that. Did I miss something? No, okay. Oof. You guys scared me. Hasumi Chibi, so cute. Yes. Well, you can act from. Okay. You invoke Tsubaki. Yes. Oh boy, the battle pass. We will talk about the battle pass later, guys. Let's get through the characters and then we will talk about the battle pass. I just want to see these animations because they are really cute. No, he joined the live stream, so it said welcome. Oh, Suika has been here since the beginning, Parwa. That's the thing. So yeah, you got me confused there for a second. I can wait for Hasumi, better start saving. Yeah, man. Like, Hasumi looks fire. Mika is being a little bit... Yeah, there it is. It's really cute, guys. That's a really cute pose. Let me see if I can make it bigger, guys. Okay, here we go. My bad? Yeah. Now they will show Hasumi, I think. Mika's the best. She's so cute. Yeah, Mika is adorable. But Hasumi is something else, guys. Like, let's see if she doesn't refuse too much. Mika's super cute. Yeah, like her facial expressions, especially in the cafe, are so cute. Mika's swimsuit looks similar to Dorothy's swimsuit as well. Mika's swimsuit is underwhelming for her. I think it's perfectly fitting, to be honest. I was expecting exactly that. There we go. Hasumi is not holding back, guys. Literally not holding back. I mean, I said last week, I don't know how she would get a swimsuit all because she wouldn't fit in a swimsuit, and I was wrong. All the girls are so stylish, and she's just in a bikini. Yeah, big. Yeah, truly big. When a character is so goated, you don't need fancy clothes, you know? When will the event begin? Okay, so the event will be split in two parts. The pre-fest event, which includes Seiya, Hasumi, and Ichika, will begin on the 22nd of this month, so Tuesday, I think? Yes, on Tuesday. And on the 30th, the fest will begin, that includes Nagisa and Mika. Mika's poor though. Simple is nice for Mika, in my opinion. Yes, me too. Lord have mercy, we must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused, yes. Oh my god, I'm gonna explode. Yeah. I expect Mika gonna tie her hair up in her swimsuit. We found AP specialist. Yes, we can finally... Only 11 special characters will have this option. So let's... Okay, so the characters that you will be able to move in the formation screen are the following, okay? These 11 specials are Iroha, Niya, Ryo, Cherino Onsen, Hanae Christmas, Izumi New Year, Part-Timer Sumire, Pina Guide, Kikyo Swimsuit, Nagisa Swimsuit, Ichika Swimsuit. Not gonna lie, some students look super gorgeous, even with minimal designs, like Ichika. True, I was saying not long ago that I really like how stylish Ichika looks. She looks amazing. She looks really, really good. Not a base Nagisa. What? No, base Nagisa will not be available for pickup on the formation screen, guys. More will be added in the future, but I don't know when. For now, it's those 11 that I mentioned. I will copy them in the chat, guys, so you can have the lists. So those are the 11 specials that you will be able to pick up. I wish we could do Himari. I wish we could do Hibiki. But a man can dream. See how, aside from Onsen Cherino, they are all new characters? Relatively new, yeah. Ryo's not that new anymore, but yeah, relatively new. Yeah, this is hot. Swap Cherino with swimsuit Hinata and swap Pina with normal Nagisa. Man, I wish. By Hibiki, he meant Ako. Oh man, I will never be delegations of Ako fan. Oh no. But okay, so you can see now that Hasumi has this electrified border around her. That is the overrun effect. And if you see, in this clip, we have 3 cost and her EX cost 5. So that means that we can cast DCX with 3 points and go on a deficit of 2. I told you it was coming, yeah. So this is how Nagisa works, okay? So you can pay costs that you don't have up to 5 points. Hasumi got me electrified. Any reason why swimsuit Shiroko is not available to be picked up? Too old. It's... Besides Onsen Cherino, all the characters that are there are relatively new. And Hana is also old, but yeah. So Nagisa is kinda cost loan shark? Yes, she's a loan shark. I said that same joke a little bit ago too. So now you will see, is that comes from her aura? Yeah. As of right now, it is farmable Chun and Ako. So you see now the cost bar says -1 and it has that golden chime and it's going backwards because we are paying the deficit. Let me go back for a second because I've paused. Okay, so pay attention to the cost bar, okay guys? Pay attention to the cost bar. Maybe one of these VAs were available to make new lines. Yeah. Okay, so you see now the cost bar is -1 and it's golden and electrified. So that's depth, okay? That's when you are overrun. You're overrun by cost. So now it will start regenerating. So it will progress backwards because it's going to 0. You see? And now we're back to 0 and it will start building up again. That's Nagisa CX. So why this is so strong? For example, there are some rotations in which we want to cast a skill, a sequence. We have some sequences that cost about 12 points. With this CX skill, we can go to depth and go to -2 and do a full combo without having to worry about the duration of buffs running out, and it allows us to streamline our rotations in a better way. Be careful though, be careful because overrun regenerates at the same rate that your cost normally does. So in those cases, you may get a little bit stuck if you go too much into depth. But going in a depth of 1 or 2 points may be actually a very good move. So like if we want to use an EX cost of 7 but we only have 2, Nagisa saves that. Yes, so Nagisa will allow you to go to -5 and use that EX skill. But you cannot go in a depth of more than -5, guys. Be careful with that. Up to -5 you can go. The other thing that I want to show you guys is the Mika EX skill. Okay, so you see Mika's card has a 2 and a 4, okay? So the 2 is the cost of Mika's EX if she uses her EX on herself. Okay? So Mika's kit, we actually didn't talk about it, but now it's a good moment for it. So let's talk about Mika, okay? So Mika, as always, she cannot stop winning. She has guaranteed critical damage. She has a permanent sonic efficiency buff. She increases her sonic efficiency on regular intervals. And her EX is probably the most stupid EX we have seen yet. Because, as you can see, it has 2 costs, okay? 2 and 4. If you use her EX on herself, she will go into fighting mode, okay? And that will cost 2 EX. 2 cost. Fighting mode allows her to shoot, to deal damage for an enemy, to an enemy for 1571% of her attack. And after you use her EX, her card will be drawn immediately again, and you can use it again and again and again. However, the cost will increase. So for the first and second cast, it will cost 4. Okay? For the third and fourth cast, it will cost 6. And from the fifth cast onwards, it will cost 10. Okay? But you can always pay 2 to end firing mode, send her card to the bottom of the deck, and reset the cost reset the cost to 4. So for example, let's say, no, she will not obliterate Kurokage, but more on that later. So for example, let's say you have 8 cost, you have 10 cost, okay? You use Mika on herself for 2. How does the cost reset? You pay 2 to use her EX on herself again, you end firing mode and the cost will reset. But the card will go to the bottom of the deck. So you will have to use 4 EX skills to get back to her, like you would normally do. However, no, you pay 2, I think. Oh no, it's 0. You're right, Fardog. It's 0 to exit the stance. It's 0. You're absolutely right. So for the cost of 0, you can reset it. However, you can use Rio. Oh my god, you can use Rio. You exit the stance, you use Rio, and you go back into it again. Oh my god, that's gonna be so stupid. Oh my god, Rio with Mika and Nagisa is gonna break the game, guys. It's gonna break the freaking game. Like, repeatable EX, you can go on depth. Oh my god, that's gonna be so strong. So yeah, like, guys, like, what would I do is you cast Mika EX 3 times maybe, you reset it, then you use Rio and you draw it again and you go again, guys. It's, oh my god, the damage. She will evaporate bosses. If normal Mika was killing purple Chirokuro, I don't doubt anything. Yeah, the boss not gonna survive this assault. Like, guys, Mika, her reputation of being a gorilla princess will never leave her because, oh my god, she keeps punching like a gorilla. She's so freaking strong. Like, the fact that you can use her EX over and over and you can reset the cost and, oh my god, the combos are looks so good, guys. Mika looks so freaking good in multiple ways. She's gonna be amazing, guys. Age of Mankind ends, we enter the era of Gorilla again. Yeah, man. Amen to that, guys. Amen to that. Like, oh my god, Mika is going to be so good. Her EX animation is just Serene Galactic. Yeah. If Mika doesn't UE60 Mika day 1 his wash, I have no doubts Mikan will do it. I have no doubt. And by the way, guys, I don't know what I'm gonna do with these banners because I have like 40k on my JP account and my luck has been horrible. It's been horrible. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't think I can get every character. I doubt that's a lot of elf. Oh, don't worry, Mikan will. Put on Lucky Boy, yeah. Same here, 40k Gunman, yeah. You know it, I will, yeah. It's so your luck can be amazing on these banners. Yes, I agree, Suika. Maybe I've been building up my luck for this moment. I have been saving my luck for this moment. I have 10k elf. Oh man. And oh, by the way, we are getting 2.5k elf for free on the day of the update, guys. Because of the new system, we are getting 2.5k generic elf. I don't play JPVA. It's fine. This works as a head-ups for you. I'm gonna start saving after the Drain Twins on global, yeah. I will be skipping Nozomi. I will only get Hikari on global because, man, Mika, it's just too good. I don't need to get Nozomi anymore. And she's beautiful, so yeah, I'm saved. I'm completely safe. I don't need the 2 brats. I can only get the good brat. I will not. I have her already in my JP account. I don't need 2 of her. Start saving Mika for sure. Are we expecting these events on global in 3 months? No, in about 5 or 4 months. They are shortening the gap but it's gonna take a little bit. So yeah, in about anywhere between 5 and 3 months, you will double spark. No, I'm tired of this, Black Lockhart. You're not gonna get me again. You're not gonna get me again. Chipogaki pool PTSD. Yeah, man, like it was a train wreck. No pun intended. Don't forget the 100 free pools. Yes, I will be saving my pyroxene as much as I can. I hope the free pools will bless me. I will not pull on a stream, guys. I will not. That way, Black Lockhart cannot curse me. Should be 4.5-ish months if they keep removing 1 week per month. I forgot I need Camp Hare. Don't forget to ping Hibiki for waifu look. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it now. I have the game open. You're right, Suika. Where is Hibiki? Done, she's pinned. Hibiki's pinned. I will also do it on my JP account in a bit. Oh, let me go into my JP account now that you mention it. Because there is freebies to collect. So let me go collect those. I skipped the first time. If anyone... Wait. Get Casual Senna. Oh man, Casual Senna. I will not be able to get here. It pains me. Those pools... No, I'm not pinning Ako. I'll pull for Yukari. Yeah, oh man. Thank God Yukari is not limited. Thank God she's not limited. Say AX is so swag. Yeah, it's funny. Which, by the way, Sei is a terrible driver, guys. She's a terrible driver. The fear in the eyes of Nagisa, it says everything. It says it all. Let's watch that trailer. Let me find the trailer, guys. It's so funny. This one. Okay. Which, by the way, Mika is so cute. Look at that, look at that. That face says it all, guys. They have cars in Blue Archive, yeah. Maybe you should not. You think, why not? Oh, Hasumi, you think Hasumi could get me in trouble? Look at that face, she's so cute. Mika is so precious. Yeah, her face reminds me of a friend face when I hit the red limiter on my car. Seiya goes Godspeed, yeah. Like, I don't know why, but one bigger VA streamer had his last stream nuked due to contents. Oh, I see. Okay, I can see that. Oh, content duplication. I see. Maybe we can watch parts of it, not all of it. He probably showed everything. Yeah. Joester have been copyrighting the trailers. Oh. So that means my latest videos will have a copyright issue then, because I used the whole trailer. Oh no, it's fine. My summary is fine. It doesn't have a complaint or anything. So maybe it was bad luck. The comments are coming in the latest video too. I will need to take some time to answer to the people, but I'll do that later. But everyone seems very hyped. Someone was asking where the multiplayer of Mika comes, and it's okay. Let's talk about the battle pass. Let's talk about the battle pass, guys. So let me get that on screen actually. because this is a very controversial topic and I'm not happy about it. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. So the battle pass. The battle pass is very bad. Yes. Lost my hype. They fumbled Hasumi side. How you swimsuit Mika performs with that. Swimsuit Mika will perform very well even without swimsuit Nagisa, because with Rio she will work like a charm anyways, but having Nagisa, it's like, oh my god, you really want to have Nagisa, not only for Mika, but in general Nagisa is going to be a beast. But okay guys, the battle pass has 3 versions: free version, premium version, and premium plus. Premium version includes furniture that is not available through any other means, which is very bad. Very, very bad. I hate that. I hate that so much. The Premium Plus does not only give you levels, gives you additional pyroxene and a title. So you're not only getting more resources, you're getting more gacha currency, and the title, while I think doesn't matter at all, but I don't know, even the prices are so stupid, like 25 euros and 30 euros for that. And there is a sample here. Where is the sample? Where is the sample? Okay, so this is how it looks, okay? So as you can see, 400 pyroxene at level 1. That's a lot of pyroxene, and I'm pretty sure that there will be at least 1.2k, so a 10 pool included in this track. And probably the plus version will give you even more. This is, if this is monthly, I'd say 3000 yen is really bad, but still it took them 4.5 years before releasing a VP is an achievement, but apparently this is only happening once. No, so Battle Pass will have seasons. They will be longer than 1 month. I think Battle Passes will be released with each big event, but I'm not sure about that, so don't quote me on that. But I don't like it, guys. The thing is that while Alvin, what you say is true, being 4.5 years without a battle pass is an achievement, why now? Like, you could go without it. You were doing fine without it. Like in Japan and Taiwan and other places, Blue Archive is freaking huge. They don't need it to add a battle pass. I think this is too greedy. And my biggest issue with these guys, according to the official Twitter, is not going to be a regular thing at all. I hope you're right, Bodoka. I hope you're right. The issue is, Bodoka, that the more people buys it every time it comes out, the more frequent it will become. People should not buy it. Like, everyone should not buy it, but that's not gonna happen. Why? Because of the resources. Blue Archive right now, besides Enigma, has very little ways to get ahead with money. So now you can buy resources with money, not only because of the battle pass, because of this. And this is the second bad thing that I think they announced. Being able to trade pyroxene for resources in the shop is horrible. This is truly horrible. While it's true, the amount shown in this screenshot is not that high, so it shouldn't be like super intensive, I still think that this is a big step back in the balance of the game between free-to-play and pay-to-play players. I don't need this in the game doesn't need this, the game will suffer, only F2P will suffer. Also, from what I've seen, JP players were actually looking for ways to spend money on the game without directly buying Pyroxene. Yeah, but they have a lot of collaboration events and brand deals and stuff like that. They have many ways to spend money on the game. If they wanted to add more monetization avenues inside of the game, man, like add, I don't know, add cosmetics, I wouldn't mind if they added, for example, cosmetic UI. Give me different looks for my UI in the game. Give me, I don't know, different character cards so I can change the picture of a character. For example, I don't know, instead of having this picture of Hibiki, let me have her in a happy face or something like that. Cosmetic like cafe furniture. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if they sold cafe furniture, even though I think that's still bad because cafe furniture is a bit of a grind. So if you can skip the grind for the furniture with money, it's already bad. Azur Lane sells official merch made by them. Yeah, like they also do in BA. Like it's there are ways to spend money. This is really putting me off. Yeah. So the battle pass and this is very bad, guys. I'm not gonna lie, this is very bad. Will I stop playing the game because of this? No. I still love the game and I think the characters are great and all of that. But if the monetization strategies become more and more aggressive, the game will suffer. Like it doesn't matter if we are willing to put up with it. If a lot of people is not, the game will start suffering. And to be fair, whales subsidize the game for us. So in a way, giving whales more ways to whale in the game is not bad for us in a way, because it keeps the game running, but it's not good. I don't like this. Hopefully it doesn't make it harder to build characters by blocking materials for character growth behind the Pyroxene store, or the balance being around the battle pass. I agree, man. So that's the other thing, that many games introduce inconveniences to the game so they can sell you the solution. They can sell you the way to make it less inconvenient. If they start making the game more inconvenient and selling you the solutions, I would hate that. I really could hate that. I really don't think it's a big deal as long as the F2P income stays as it is. I think the F2P income should increase though. I really do think that they should increase the F2P income. So here's the thing about the F2P income. The F2P economy right now, it's pretty tight. Especially as we go forward in the game, we are having less and less avenues to get Pyroxene. So if we don't get more resources, especially character growth materials are very scarce, guys, are super scarce. Like we really do need more. We really do need more, guys. Wait, give me a second. There we go. Let's see. Paid cosmetics are common in BA. You could get exclusive furniture by buying BA albums. Yeah, the game already feels very restricted in terms of resources, and now we can blame the battle pass for it. Yeah, didn't have to be income actually increase thanks to more elf. Also the free pad of the battle pass. Yeah, but comparatively we are still in a worse position because, okay, can I send you a link on the Maple Story situation, being that is something that it could potentially happen on BA? I will talk, I heard about the Maple Story situation, but let's talk about that later. Give me a minute so I don't lose track of what I was saying. So the thing is that, yeah, we are getting quote unquote more, but at the same time we're in a worse position because proportionally we are getting even less than the pay to win players are getting now. I feel like you're kind of dumbposting at this point. No, so one Nexon game does not affect another. I agree. BA would be better if PT could be safe, like most gachas. I agree to that. I don't understand why we don't have the choice to save over PT instead of converting it. Force the conversion is kind of bad. Are you guys thinking that VA will get phishing because of... No. So here's the thing. I don't think we are going to end up like Maple Story. Maple Story situation is very peculiar, but it's not the case for us. My fear, Bodoka, and I'm not doom posting. Like I said, I don't think we are going to get to that bad of a point. My worry is that what happens if the monetization keeps going up, and the gap between free-to-play and pay-to-play becomes so massive that it doesn't feel satisfying or rewarding to be free-to-play anymore. Because that is one big issue with gacha games. The moment that a free-to-play player doesn't feel rewarded for their efforts, they stop playing. And for as much as the whales run the games, the whales need plankton to eat. So if the free-to-play players leave, the whales will eventually leave too. Not doom posting at all. It's dead by 1,000 cuts. This is the first cut. Yeah. Just like me, I deleted the game. Okay, guys. Let's talk about something else. Let's stop with the monetization talk for now, because I think time will tell. For now, we don't have enough info to know much about it. So let's stop with the monetization talk and let's talk about something else that is looking very fun, which is this. So in the past, I said that I would like the game to have more minigames, and this, in my opinion, looks amazing. They are introducing a roguelike deck building minigame during this event. I think the game needs to do more content variety like this, like they did with the RPG games or the roguelite bullet hell they did. I think content variety is the best. Master Duel, Buruakaibu, yeah. Card game side, I like card games. I'm a nerd, guys, you know it. So for me, this is cool. But I also like that they are experimenting with new stuff, because you never know when one of these minigames could become a permanent mode that changes the game dynamics. Even if it's just for fun, I would like to have more access to these minigames. Like, for example, there is no reason to have the bullet hell minigame of the video game development club as not permanently. Like, give me the option to replay this event and this event minigames. It would be so cool. I think the minigames are great and they should add more. Nike does what you say, Sherlock, and it works wonders. Yeah. They have Suika and Bullet Hell type. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. VA needs to add some kind of arcade. Yeah. Exactly. And for example, another thing that I like, and let's talk about this. It should be this screenshot. Yes, okay, so guys, Enigma changes. This is very important. So for those that haven't watched my summary video, I explained this very briefly, but let's talk about it in more detail, okay? So from now on, whenever you pull for a new character in the right up banner of that character, you will get 100 additional elf for that character. When you pull for a character in a rerun, every time that rerun happens and you get that character for the first time, you will get 100 elf, which is 30 base plus 70 bonus. If you are pulling for a character that doesn't have a rate up, okay, for example, let's say I'm pulling and I get Hibiki. Hibiki, the first time I find her, will give me 30, which is the base amount, 70 for the bonus, and 100 because it doesn't have a rate up. So a total of 200 elf. If that character spooks me multiple times, every subsequent time after the first one will give 30, which is the base amount, plus 70 bonus, so 100. This is huge. This is really huge because we really needed elf, and now we are going to have more access to elf, and we are going to be less pressed to spark for characters because we are getting more elf. The only thing is that now, because of the addition of UE60 weapons, we need a lot more elf. We need 1,000 more elf, or okay, so if we use generic Eligma, we need 1,000 generic Eligma to get the 200 elf of the character to get UE60. So we need more elf, and this change is great. It's a good step forward. I mean, the design of the new minigame needs time and cost, so a battle pass is kind of understandable. More elf is good, but what we really need is more Eligma. Yeah, that's true. What does UE60 do? Okay, so let's talk about UE60. Should be this one? Nope. Should be this one? Nope. Sorry guys. Where is it? This it is. Okay. So UE60. Strikers will get an additional 10% efficiency bonus when they reach UE60. Specials will offer 0.5 max cost for each special with UE60. So in Total Assault, GA, and all regular modes, if you have 2 specials with UE60, your VAR will have a cap of 11. In FRR, your VAR will have a cap of 22. So it's a lot. That's a lot, guys. Not only that, but UE60 will unlock special skills for the characters. The bonus on Strikers is more useful than you think, Bodoka. Because if I'm correct on this, and I could be wrong, but the 10% it's a flat amount based on the character attack. So you get, let's say Mika has 8k attack, you get 800 effectiveness added to her efficiency. If I'm correct on this, I could be wrong on that, but that remains to be seen, guys. I think it's 10% efficiency or 10% of their attack as efficiency. It's either or. It's either or. We don't know about the special skills yet. We don't know. We will know in time, Mekan. UE60 Saya mains, value will rise. Yeah, many characters will get a lot stronger with UE60, not gonna lie. What's efficiency? For example, if you have an enemy that has light armor and you attack it with explosive damage, you deal 200% damage. That's efficiency or effectiveness. So instead of doing 200%, you will have a base of 210%, which is a lot. I will instant go balls on UE60 Toki. True. I don't know, guys. I'm pretty broke on everything. Is the stream working, guys? Because I had a little error on my stream elements. Is the stream live? Okay. Because the OBS said me that the main source of output was not found for a second there. Okay. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. It's not broken. Working fine, okay. It's working, there is no... Oh, okay, sorry. I forgot the music, guys. Let me put some music on. Let me put some music on. Okay, there we go. Sorry, still in my YouTube crown. Working for me this whole time. Okay, perfect. OBS was giving me a scare then. What is efficiency? Okay, so efficiency works this way. So let's say your enemy has light armor. When you use a striker that deals, or a character in general that deals explosive damage, your damage will have a 200% multiplier. That's efficiency. And for example, if your enemy has heavy armor and you use a character that deals mystic damage, you will be dealing 50% damage because you have reduced efficiency. You see? That's efficiency. It's... Lower the music volume. Okay, how about that? Is that better? Actually, I'm being stupid here. There is a better solution than this. Too low? How about that? Okay, perfect. So while we talk about this, let's go into Gebura. Let's go into Gebura while we talk about today, guys. Because I know many of you may have maybe in trouble with Gebura. I'm still working on my Torment Gebura. It's a work in progress, but let's do Insane for now. I'm not a whale, man. I'm not a whale. I wish I was. I wouldn't be this broke if I was a whale, man. Okay, so I will not be telling you what I'm doing in the game, but I'm just going to have this as gameplay in the background, guys. What else? What else? I'm just extreme gamer. Oh, it might be just an issue with your rotation, Ochoa. It may as well just be an issue with your rotation. So, okay, wait. I think this is a little bit too loud. Okay, perfect. I will immediately UE60 Yuzu once the feature releases. In 3 days, mate. In 3 days. 3 days. Yeah, I did the Hin Extreme and called it a day. The music for the boss is a banger. So, I rather do Ghost than this boss. I like this boss a lot, it's very engaging, guys. It keeps you always interacting with the mechanics and stuff like that. But it's very restrictive in a way, because you really need a very specific set of characters to do it. But, oh, come on. That was a misclick. But yeah, like, it's... The announcements of today, guys, were... Can you use the Hina for Extreme? Yeah. Excited to see you play Gebura. So, Gebura, guys, it's... The trick for Gebura is twofold. It's one on your rotation, and two on your buff use. Okay? Just borrow Escana and let me level my Satsuki to level 70. So here I want to wait for my cost to go back to 7 so I can recast immediately freaking Satsuki at max power. So what we're doing here is that we are trying to spam a little bit of there are two skills that we mainly want to spam, okay? One is Idol Mari for the discounts, and second is Satsuki for the damage. It's engaging, but it's limited, that's the issue. Like, you need very specific characters to do this. So yeah, but it's an engaging raid, there is no way around it. The problem is that I cannot even whale on JP account because it needs JP Google. Oh man, I got distracted there. So again, we are waiting for 7. And now we go. And we go again. So, why do we wait to 7? There are two things. One, we wait to 7 because that way we have the cost built to cast Satsuki immediately. But second, because Satsuki EX animation is quite long, so instead of waiting for the animation and wasting buff time, we just build up the cost and then go, because by the time we build the cost, the animation will end and we can recast immediately. Now we break the pillar, and here, because we have to do what is called a reset, we reset the rotation by moving our team with Idol Mine. That way we have her in the rotation again, and the rotation has been reset. So what we do here is we build to 9 and we go Asuna, we build to 3, we go Sakurako, we build to 8 and we go with Shiroko, and then immediately we go into Mari. The cost will get discounted, so this time we can do a full rotation for 9 and get all the buffs online. Now we go again with Idol Mari. No, wait, no. Now we wait. Because we triggered the phase change, we don't need to worry about the pilar. The pilar will break. After the pilar breaks, we can heal more. We can heal the radiator for more. So now we go with Idol Mari. We renew Shiroko debuff. We go 1, 2, 3. I'm late, but I'm back. Welcome back. And then we go again here. So now we have all our buffs in order. We are not scared of getting frozen. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. And our cost will get discounted. So at this point we are saving again, because they are gonna get frozen if we don't save here. We're gonna save to 8. After we get to 8, we move. This is going to be breakable soon, but because we don't want to waste cost, we go 1, 2, 3. This will break in a few seconds. We break it. Now that that is popped, we heal. And because we healed, we get HP back. And now 9, we go 1, 2, 3. We renew here. We heal here. And we save a little bit again. We're gonna save to 9. At 9 we move, so we don't get frozen. And we go 1, 2, 3, and 4 we heal here. But we save to 7, remember to save to 7. Because we triggered the stagger, the pillar didn't activate. Oh man, that was a misclick, obviously. But yeah, thank God we have the power of good rotation, so we can fix it partially. But that was bad. I was supposed to heal the radiator there. Oh man. You cannot use Kokona because she has blue armor, yeah. So here we go. We move. On extreme, you don't need to worry about hypothermia, by the way. so you're gonna be fine. Koharu is good, Koharu is good. Okay. Yeah, that miss heal literally never built Koharu. She's really good, man. She's really good. If you're new to the game, she's really good. Kokona should be good replacement for Idol Mari. In extreme, yes. In extreme, yes. You're playing Blue Archive wrong. Gebura attack type is Mystic. Koharu and Rumi is great alternatives. Yes. That's very true. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to ask, by the way. Either about this or the streams, like, yeah, just don't hesitate to ask. Don't have the resources. Understandable, mate. Very understandable. Everyone loves Koharu. And she should be at least UE70. Debatable, but yeah. But yeah, rotations in this raid are essential, guys. Sherlock, do you sound different because... It's because... or you or me? I don't know. Oh crap. I may sound tired, I'm a little bit tired. And I have been speaking a lot, so my mouth is very dry. I don't know, maybe that changed my voice. I also have the microphone in a different position today. He's different because he's locked in. I'm very distracted, to be honest. I'm just gonna focus on leveling my specials and DPS. Oh crap. Yeah, that's fair. Drink water. I am. I have a big bottle of water. The thing is that I have some meds that make my mouth very dry, so I cannot read that what you wrote, Black Lockhart, but no, I couldn't do that. I do not engage in fetishes. Okay. There was something else announced in this live stream today, guys. What am I forgetting about? Is there something I'm forgetting about? You fell off? Yeah, I fall off every stream, man. Every stream I fell off. But I keep going back up because of you guys. Because you guys got my back, so I don't mind falling off. Streets are saying that BA is scam Sherlock with the brats. Yeah, the streets are right, man. Holy right. Oh crap, I'm playing like us. Keep talking about I love big characters, and when we get big Hasumi, you don't want it. I want Hasumi, I don't have the resources though, man. I don't have the resources. Oh! Wait. Let's talk about this. How could I have forgotten this? We are getting heavy Tifaret, guys. This is going to be a challenge. I have a gallon with an automatic water spout next to my comp table. Nice. So, how could I have forgotten about this? Heavy Tifaret is going to be a very interesting challenge. Like, hella interesting. Because you have to keep in mind, guys, that we got characters that were tailor-made for Tifaret on the Sonic version, but in heavy armor, like, who? Because they need to have light armor and heavy damage. So Mika should be good here, regular Mika, Maki, Marina, but the issue is the moving mechanic. Tifaret is your reason to pull Hasumi? Yeah. New Year's Erika Fund Rise. Should I skip Nozomi? I'm a new player, as Mika sure does a lot more damage. So I would skip Nozomi. I honestly would. Nozomi and Mika are a little bit different because Mika has special armor and Nozomi has light armor. So they will fill different roles sometimes, but honestly, I'm expecting Mika yeah, you're right, Bodoka. The tank has to be Aova, you're right. But the thing is that I'm expecting Mika to be just as tanky as her regular version is. So yeah, I'm really expecting Mika to replace Nozomi. So if you're not a fan of Nozomi, you probably will be fine skipping her. Mika finally got an alt, never killed yourself. What? That's random, but yeah. I don't have enough Pyroxene to pull off all of them. No one has, man. No one has. Look. The anniversary literally destroyed my global account. And if my JP account was destroyed by the Train Twins. So yeah, it's tough out there, man. So for DPS, the twins, the Saiba twins will be good. They will be good wave cleaners. Nonomi, Hifumi will also should also be pretty good for heavy Tiferet. Moe could be decent, but I'm not expecting much of Moe. Mika will be the main DPS, like 100%. How can you not have Cherino, Sherlock? This account is very unlucky, man. This account is very unlucky. Cherino would be really good for Tiferet. All my Pyroxene got drained for a shit ton of 3 stars. Oh man, I wish I could say the same. My anniversary pulls were horrible. If you haven't, you can go back and watch the stream of last week. No, the Tuesday stream. I did my live pulse on Tuesday, and man, it was painful. It was horrible. It was just truly, truly painful. I got... Let's see what you got. I have 69k Pyroxene and 8 per 10 tickets as new account. Oh, true. You started a new account, Porwa. That's true on JP. You're new in JP, so you're rich. Porwa, stop flexing on the chat. Yeah. But yeah, no. Cherino decided that she doesn't want to be in this account. But yeah, I'm thinking Mika main DPS, these two, and these two for wave clearing. Who else? How high is different defense? Because Kayoko could be good, but I don't have her on JP, I think. This Tiferet is going to be interesting. Lunatic Hot, guys, I'm letting you know, I don't think I will be attempting that anytime soon. Lunatic Hot sounds like literally lunacy. No pudding for you. Cherino will be very good, yes, Cherino will be very good. But you will need to be very good with your deployment for Cherino, because she deals damage around herself, so if your deployment is bad, she will not reach any of the different circles. So Cherino will be very dependent on your ability to deploy your team. So keep that in mind. Cherino has that inconvenience. Marina will carry. Marina deals very little damage, so I don't think so. Also, you don't want to get Marina closer to the course because you want Aova to be the bait for the skills, so yeah. How about Makoto? Makoto could work depending... Like, the problem with Tiferet is that the arena of Tiferet is very, very large. So, if her AoE cannot reach 2 of the cores, she will not be that good. Needed to spark for Rio. Man, I sparked for both Rio and Neru. I spent 48k, man. So this is my JP account. Let's see. Yep. If you haven't watched the stream, Murati, if you want to suffer a little bit and see true pain, go watch it. Because I was so unlucky that BJC calculated the possibilities of getting as unlucky as I got, and there is a 0.44% chance to be as unlucky as I was during those pulls, man. I got below average 3 stars and 0 write-ups in 400 pulls, man. It was horrible. I just spent 24k, man. Yeah, man, Sherlock loves pain now. As lucky or worse, but yes, the odds are very bad. The pulls were so bad that it was traumatic for the viewers too. Man, I'm sorry. Yeah, it happens, man. It happens. That's rough. Very rough. Yukari is single target, right? Oh, Yukari could be good. Guys. Yukari, if you have swimsuit Yukari, she could be good for heavy Tiferet. It was amazing for me, Suika. Yeah, I know you enjoy my suffering, Black Lockhart. I know it, I know it. Good thing my friend is so lucky. Just ask him to pull for me and he got me exactly what I needed. Nice. Happy to hear that. Junko could be decent, but Hireyo-E will not clear all the mobs, maybe with good deployment. But Junko could be a decent option there. Who else? As Yukari, I forgot about that. Yeah, me too. Me too. We did theorize that back then, I guess that. Yeah. Yeah, we did actually. We did theorize that. But guys, we have been spot on with the theories and the predictions, guys. We have been spot on. We have very wise people in this community. Not gonna lie, I'm very proud. And man, I'm still in this belief. 5 new characters, and they look so freaking good. I'm worried about this fest. I spent 170 pulls on Nia and I have 1 spark. Oh man. Momoi should be able to clear the minions, or is there a check that I need to know? Momoi should be fine. Momoi should be completely fine. Swimsuit Hasumi is mine, yeah. Only saw Tiferet once in gameplay. I can show you Tiferet gameplay. I have it in my channel anyways, and it's my content, so I'm not going to get copyright issues. Let's take a look at Tiferet. Good, you guys like that? Wait, do I have Tiferet content? Oh yeah. Let's look at my day 1 guide, I guess. Yeah, that works. Let me do this. Yeah, that should be fine. Media chair. Sorry guys, you know I'm not that good at this. Oh crap, that is very stretch. I'm showing my team in there. Let me get this right. Okay, that is it. That's good. Okay. There was a glitch that you could claim your own videos. If you had a copyright claim, you could claim your own video to counter that claim. So, but they fixed that. Okay. So, Tiferet, how does it work? Here, you can see Tiferet has 3. Do you see my mouse? Wait, let me activate my cursor, capture cursor. And now, okay. And now it's not showing. And now it's showing, okay. Can you see my cursor? Yes, you can. Okay, perfect. So Tiferet has 3 nodes, okay, those are called core, okay. Every core will spawn a group of enemies, as you can see here. You have to kill the enemies that the core spawn, and every enemy you kill will deal damage to Tiferet, but every enemy that survives will heal Tiferet, so you have to kill them. I wrote it here, as you can see. Each surviving worker will heal the boss for 1% of its max HP, and every defeated one will deal 1% max HP to the boss, and it's a lot. So I just need to clear them fast, or I get debuff. No, as you can see, you will heal the boss if they don't die. Also, like, as you can see, Tiferet will get this damage reduction buff when Offer Sacrifice is activated. So Offer Sacrifice is the ability that sucks in the surviving workers and heals itself. So if he heals, he will also take less damage. Tiferet doesn't give Pyroxene, right? No, it doesn't give it because he's a FRR boss. It doesn't. Now, this boss has 3 main mechanics, okay? The workers, the hit beam, actually 4. The workers, the hit beam, the sticky bomb, and the missiles, okay? So the sticky bomb will attach to the character with the shortest attack range, okay? In this case, we use Aova because Aova has a very short attack range and she has the ability to move very fast almost everywhere in this arena, okay? When she has the sticky bomb, you have to move Aova close to one core, so she detonates the bomb on the core and deals damage to it. The missiles can be blocked and have to be blocked by shielding your strikers, okay? If you don't shield your strikers, you will take a lot of damage and you don't want that. And if you, like, you can see here, Aova gets stuck with the bomb, we move Aova and detonate the core. That will apply a debuff on the core. I actually did a pretty good job on this guide. I had forgotten I put so much effort into editing it. Now, shielding is important here because, as you can see, we bounced the missiles back to the core here. So yeah, Tiferet, it's fun, but it can be pretty hard. The thing is that Tiferet is a very mechanic boss. You deal a lot of your damage through the mechanics of the boss rather than your EX skills. Your EX skills still play a big part on it, like a huge part on it. But if you don't play the mechanics well, you will never get there. Like, you really need to do the mechanics properly. Also, one thing I like a lot about Tiferet, and we are going to be skipping here. We are going to be skipping to here. This stuff is so cool, guys. I don't know what are your thoughts on this, but this like emergency escape section, like you are running away from the beam, breaking the barriers and trying to get to the boss, it's so cool. This sequence is so amazing, and it's not just a cinematic, you have to play through it, and that's so cool. I think Limit Break is hard and late game content. Yes, it is. This is content for end game players. It's cool, yeah, I love this one. I think the Fury of Set is pretty boring, but Chogma and Tiferet, they are a big step up. They are a lot more interesting. As Hasumi looks very curvy, any chance she can bounce Tifa laser back by herself? Like Eskana and Bina, oh man, there is a good chance, you know. She has like 2 big airbags that can bounce anything. So yeah, Hasumi has natural shields. But yeah, this is different, man. If you want to know more about it, let me know, but that's a brief showcase of what Tiferet is. It's a pretty fun encounter. Thank you, no problem. I really need to pull for Sihare. I must not skip her. Yeah, man, Sihare is so good. We haven't looked at Senna for a while. Oh my god, that's so cute. What else? Am I forgetting anything, guys? Why do you mine airbags? They are full of hopes and dreams? Yes. She's indeed core, and this is everywhere, and in this and everywhere else too. The final phase. The final phase is really cool. Yeah. What about the final phase? So the final phase is not truly the final phase, it's only the final phase if you can actually kill the boss. But in that state, the boss goes into stagger, takes a lot of damage, and there will be minions spawning trying to stop you. It's just a spam phase. You have to spam as much as you can to do a lot of damage and try to kill the boss before the time runs out. But it's pretty fun. Oh, tier 10. Ah, man. So yeah, let's... Where is it? Area 29. I have that screenshot somewhere here. So, Area 29 will be added on the 6th of August. And that will bring to us tier 10 equipment for the 3rd slot. So that means that this will finally be upgradable to tier 10. This should be pretty cool because the damage increases it should offer should be pretty solid. More concentrated missions. My favorite. Yeah. So yeah, guys. Oh, I also forgot. Now, equipment from tier 2 to tier 6 will drop even more frequently. So they had already risen the cap. I mean the drop rate for low tier equipment in the bus, and now from tier 2 to tier 6 will be even more frequent than before. So that's great. Let me do something stupid, but I mean it's stupid, but not that much because there is double rates. And let me spend 40 AP so I don't overcap it. Need to check how much crit rate tier 10 watch will give. I'm expecting a 5% increase over the tier 9. The increases are always around 5 to 10%. So yeah, it should be around a 5 or 10% increase in power. Did they announce any bond gears, guys? Are we getting any new bond gears? My Akko and JP? Where is Akko and JP? It's only affection 20 as you can see. Three new bond gears? I don't remember any bond gear being announced. I'm not pinning Akko. And now that you mention it, I have Hibiki pinned here. 3 new bond gears? Did we get... Oh... 200, but he actually hit it? What do you mean 200? Excuse you. Looks like Ichiga, Natsu, and someone more. Sherlock Bond 50 when? I'm working on it. I swear I'm working on it, but it's not that easy. Swimsuit Shizuko? Swimsuit Shizuko. It's... man. I don't know about you guys, but is it me or like they have to be trolling with this? They have to be trolling with these faces they give Shizuko. Like, dude, slowly working on it, painfully working on it. My mic is 49, almost finished. he hacks his account, so it show 20 alco. I mean, Chizuko has these facial expressions that are something else, man. Are quite something. She's very sus. Like, I don't think there is another character with an expression like that, man. And by the way, for those that are new to the chat, we have these beautiful emojis for members. We have been slowly but surely working on getting more things for members, more icons, better badges, improving a little bit the experience. And becoming a member supports the channel, and maybe one day this can become sustainable. But for now I do this as a hobby, and do not become a member, guys, if that money makes a difference for you. Take care of yourself first, then you can think about everything else. Do not spend money that you don't have. But if you have €3 to spare and you want to throw them my way, feel free to become a member or use the donation link. I would really appreciate it. But again, take care of yourself first, guys. Do not spend money on a stranger if you can't afford to do that. Basically fast food jobs. She's an overworked girl in her prime. Oh, I see. But the difference is that Shizuko gains money. Yeah, because she's the boss, you know. She's the boss. She's like a promoter, a waitress. She does a lot of work. More members mean we are closer to have Sherlock cosplay stream. That's not happening, but more members means that I can start actually putting more time into videos and doing more voiceover, and maybe actually buying some good editing software instead of using trash that I'm using, and maybe improving the computer that is currently holding up, trying to not burn because the power supply is broken, the fan is broken to be precise, and yeah, there are things that need replacement, things that need improvement. So yeah, like, all the support is appreciated, guys, but as I always say, and I will say it again, take care of yourselves first. Gundam Yusu when? I don't know, man, but that would be so funny. Alvin has a point, I stand by him. No, there is no cosplay. The best way to relieve pent-up frustration is... wait, what? Ambulance, 1 second. That ambulance was here coming to pick us up after looking at Hasumi's swimsuit, guys. Many had a heart attack after that. I think people in the city is dying about here. That's why the ambulance are running. But man, what a day has it been, guys. What a day. My eyes are only for Mika, my friends. You can handle her. Let's get Mika in here. Let's get Mika in here. Dying of loss of blood from nosebleed. Oh yeah, man. I was going to make a joke, but yeah, I think that's a better version of the joke I was going to make. Man, I said it in the past, this has been the people pleaser year for BA devs. They have been... They gave us Rio, they gave us the Bratz, they gave us the Hyakarionan alt, they gave us Nagusa, Nia, and now the full tea party, Hasumi and Ichika. Like, oh my god. Seiya will definitely hit someone with that car of hers. Seiya is a terrible driver, man. I totally agree. She will kill someone. She's already killing Nagusa and Hasumi. Yeah. Like, let me... Undertale when? It's gonna happen, Bodoka. Let me finish the other games. Or Bodoka, actually, now that you're here, I was going to ask you. I still need to organize a community event where we are going to be playing something together, like Deep Rock Galactic or Terraria or something like that. But because I'm doing random streams during the week sometimes, maybe we could start Undertale in the random streams of the week instead of the weekend streams, because otherwise it's going to be at least a month or two before we get to Undertale. So I don't know, would you like that? Maybe we can have it as the random stream game, and then when we finish a game we pick we continue on the weekend stream. That would work. Yeah, so that way we can start with Undertale, and then when we're done with Pokemon, we can transfer Undertale to Saturday, or when we finish Code Vein, we transfer Undertale to Sunday. But that way we can still start it, do a pacifist run on Undertale. I have never played it, so I don't know how to do anything. So you guys will be... You gotta do pacifist in Undertale? Yeah, the genocide run? No, I don't like doing the most evil routes. Yeah, that sounds fine. He's gotta do the genocide? Nah. Don't listen to them? Nah, I don't like doing the most evil possibility. I'm the number one in this chat. Genocide is boring. It sounds boring because you will be killing all the interesting characters you meet along the way. Like, it will kill interactions with characters. Boring is pacifist? I don't know, man. I like having the possibility to interact with the characters. Emperor Palpatine says do it. It's just dialogue slop, but I heard the dialogue is pretty good. I don't know. Fulfill your destiny. It's 2v2, guys. You, Bodoka and Black Tea Enjoyer want pacifist. Alvin and Black Lockhart want genocide. Keep chatting to Papyrus. He's funny. I don't know, guys. Like, you will have to... Pacifist is more interesting in my opinion, so it's 3v2 now. I'm more inclined to do pacifist myself, to be honest. Undertale sure reminds me when I was a real die-hard fan of Undertale. Udine is goated in Udine. Udine is goated in Genocide. Udine is the best character ever. I don't know the characters, guys, so Yeno wins. No, dude, let me play the game and I'll decide as I go, okay? Let me tell you why you should not do Genocide. It's grindy. Okay, you sold me. I want to do the less grindy one, the one that we can... TF, you mean grindy. Guys, the one that progresses the smoother, okay? The one that progresses the easier I want to do. Because we take a long time to finish games on stream, guys. We take a very long time. You gotta hold up and down and the enemies will spawn. Doing Genocide means you fight the funny bone man. Dun dun dun. I don't know. Okay, guys. So, I'm just happy I have succeeded in repairing both my drinking water pumps. Nice. Bodo, can you the most fear of Sherlock? Grindy, yeah. Guys, let's do a quick recap of today before we end the stream, okay? Because we are getting close to the end time of the stream of today. I will be back tomorrow again, so don't worry. But just to finish off. Actually, let me get an image here. Let me get an image here before we end the stream. So, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking this. 1 second, guys, 1 second. Give me a minute. I'm sleepy. Okay, with that there, I can do this. 1 second, 1 second. I got you, guys. I got you. There we go. Oops. Too big. Too big. Too big. Fit to screen. Perfect. He plays Dark Souls. Let Mika stay on the screen. Mika is here, don't worry. Okay, guys. So, to summarize today's announcements, specifically the characters. Thank you for covering everything, Sherlock. You're welcome. I'm happy, guys, that you enjoyed my coverage and that you came here to talk about all the news and stuff. I really appreciate every one of you being here, and I hope you will stick to the stream tomorrow. We are going to be playing Code Vein, but as always, like if you have any Blue Archive discussion to have, you're welcome to ask and we can talk about it. So don't worry, just come here and enjoy the chat and the community. We have something great building up in here, guys. So I'll be glad to have you all back tomorrow. So Ichika, guys, I think it's a pretty solid freebie. I don't know where she will be used, but I think she has a lot of potential. Hasumi has a very flavorful kit with watermelon stacks and light armor. She will be good in Tiferet, but I doubt she will be good in much else. Hasumi, that's Hasumi. Seiya is Kisaki Striker form. She will enable Mika comps, Himari comps, like we do with Kamhari enabling Kisaki comps. Nagisa is a beast with being a cost lone shark, allowing us to do stupid rotations and giving a really strong buff that lasts for a very long time. Mika, as always, is a monster. Her damage is absurd. You can reuse her EX a lot. Like Mika is like out of this world, stupidly good. And yeah, Nagisa is the biggest boss here, guys. Like look at that face, like that posture. Like Nagisa, guys, went all out. Nagisa was Kaiser all along, yeah. How about Hod? Hod Lunatic is going to be very hard. I don't think I will be even attempting it. But it's going to be fun. I'm gonna see if I can get to it, because Torment Hod by itself is annoying as F, but I've done it in the past, so I hope to be able to do it again. But Lunatic Hod is going to be a challenge, a big challenge. But guys, with that said, I think it's time for us to end the stream. It's been a little bit over 2 hours. So, once again, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you had as much fun as I did. And hopefully, I will see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.